Warning: the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Japan, apparently. Actually, Korea. We are playing an urban world. We are back from our vacation. We just got our COVID test. It was a rapid test, which means they have results in 15 to 20 minutes. However, the results are not always 100% accurate. Mine came back negative, but since I just got back yesterday, they told me it was in my best interest to come back during the weekend, so I had time just in case I caught it on the last day or whatever. So I have a new test now scheduled for Saturday, and that is this Saturday. But we're gonna do whatever we can. I feel fine. Hopefully I don't have COVID. I was pretty safe on my travels, and hopefully everything works out in the end. But because my test was scheduled in the morning and I had to go a good 40-45 minutes away from my house, we were unable to do a stream today. To make up for that, I'm proposing a 4 to 6 hour stream tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. Which means I don't have to worry about work or anything like that because it's fucking Thanksgiving. And since nobody's leaving to go anywhere anyway, I don't really have to worry about going after. I don't have anything going. I'm going to see my mother and one of my sisters. But that is all I'm seeing for Thanksgiving. So it's not like I have to worry about, getting dressed and impressing people. Right? Come on, Maff. Go impress the neighbor down the road. I don't fucking know. So, we'll be able to stream for a longer period of time tomorrow, assuming, and this is a big assumption, that the internet's going to hold. Now, I'm hoping it will. We're going to start at 10 a.m. Eastern, which is 2 hours faster, earlier than normal. And we'll go in as long as we can to a max of probably around like 3 or 4 p.m. Because it's around dinner time, and that way we can all kind of catch up on everything. Now, I don't actually know where Korea 1 is. Here's 15. I know that it's the same as North Korea. Not North Korea. United States, where east to west is even and north to south is odd. But I didn't really spend the time to memorize where everything was. Here's 25. Does that mean this is 15? No, that is 30. So we're going the wrong way. It's 15 over here. Here's 1, but that's a circle 1. Here's 35. 1 again. 45. Yeah, it doesn't fucking matter. So we're gonna do whatever we can. Hopefully everything works out and ends up being way further south. Was this even 15? It was 15 over by 7-Eleven. So we did choose the right road. We just didn't choose the right town. Now, Calamity is in first place. Obviously, he's leading us by about 400 points at this point. That's not something that we can't make up, but it's Calamity, so it's going to be very difficult to do so. We have to get, very perfect scores. .at, so I guess we're in Austria. Is this Gen 4? It is Gen 4. So this is the new Austria. And the new Austria, I'm pretty sure, is Western country. I know most of the country should have had a little bit of an update. This is the good Gen 4. You can tell because it's not too crazy. And you want to know why it's good Gen 4? Because there are clouds blocking the sunlight. So we need to find a town name. I'm not good at recognizing any town names. Something with Beethoven. So it's a picnic with Beethoven. So it's basically like you come here to I think I've actually heard of before. I don't know where it would be, but I've heard of something remotely resembling that's our, right? That's why. So Haydensall? The town should be Haydensall then. Or the park is Haydensall. But it's this picnic with Beethoven music. So 1930 o'clock, essentially. Hayden auf Erland, and then Schloss. So where's Haydenstall? I'm hoping it's big enough we can see it. It is an urban world, which means it's towns, villages, cities. I don't want to go too far to the east, although it's completely possible it could be out there. We are taking a pretty big risk by keeping it in the west. But if we could see it, we could see it. I think that's the biggest problem, though. We just can't find town names anywhere. And that might not even be a town name. It could be Esterhazy. Esterhazy? That could be a town name. So, for all you wonderful people out there who are really good at recognizing town names, how can you tell the difference between something that's a town name and that isn't? Right? Like, how would you be able to look at that sign and be like, this right here is the town name? Does something just happen? I know, obviously, when we're looking at some roads, it's like Russia, for example, right? Our dot will lead you to roads. And there's the Austrian bollards, by the way. They have the hat. Welcome to Bewagung. Or is that we're leaving Bewagung? Again, I don't fucking see it. We're going kind of where we are, mainly because this is where I know Gen 4 got updated to. But that doesn't mean we have to be here. The safe bet is kind of like right here. And we're going for the safe bet because it's Calamity. And that is being way further east. In Wiener Neustadt, which I didn't see on any of the signs. The sign we saw is probably around here. I don't see any garden that would have been called what we saw. So, that sign, essentially, was completely useless. Calamity does get the perfect score, so now we're down by 1,000. Faroe Islands because of the roof rack. This should be a good one. It looks like it's a pretty decent town. We have water going to our east, and we're on Barra da Breca and Vagsviga. Now, it seems like it's a large enough town. That's not the right place. It's probably not Torshavn, but it could be Klavstik, and it could be like right here in Klavstik. Although, is it a big town? It doesn't really feel like it. We should be able to find, like, you're entering or you're leaving whatever town this is. And that should be pretty easy, because the Faroe Islands aren't that big to begin with. So, at that point, if we could find a town name, we should be able to find it on the map. It's just whether or not we're going to have access to that. Because it appears we're leaving the town. So it would be on the right or the left coming up. Hopefully. Unless this is a dead-end road and it's only here for whatever this building is, and then we just wasted a bunch of time. I don't know what that would mean, but it looks like we have a giant parking lot. And the road just fucking is. Great. So we're going back here. I wish this sculpture had the town name on it. Can't even go where we want. What horseshit. Alright, I guess we're going this way then. Or we can't go that way either. Cool. Okay, Google. I love how all your coverage sucks. Whoever you had do this sucks. Alright, we're choosing a random town. It's not the two biggest. Lamba, perhaps? Kiln, it doesn't look like it. There's not enough. Not enough there. This, maybe. What were the names of the street signs again? We're actually really close to the water. So we need Vagsvigger, not here. Over here? No. Bordeaux? No, that doesn't make sense. We do have land over there, so we're kind of in like an inland. Shit. Maybe... No, because there's not enough roads over here. Sund? Okay, not enough roads. Alright, we're going down here to Torshavn, fuck it. And as being a little bit further south, I don't think we would have looked at this specific island. At the Ruth Smith Art... What? So, you can see where we couldn't go one direction. Although, I didn't realize we could have gone north here, and we might have been able to make a right, and we might have been able to go into town. But if you look, we kind of went on a dead-end road. So that wouldn't have been too helpful. Although, it did say Vagor camping, and this is called Vagor. So that could have helped us if we would have paid attention to the sign. Which we didn't. But even then, we would have looked all through up here for Vagor. And I don't think we would have gone down here, because these don't matter to the Faroe Islands. Well, they don't matter to me for the Faroe Islands. Gen 2 coverage. That looks Japanese. We are on the left-hand side of the road. But could that be an import? Could these trucks be imported? If not, it's Japanese. Left-hand side of the road, but it's not a low camera. That's why I'm thinking it could be an import. But where else would be left-hand side of the road with Japanese trucks? Unless it's not Japanese and it's Hong Kong. Because that looks like a pretty decent city back there. It would explain why we don't have a low camera. It would but does Hong Kong drive on the left? I saw the black license plates. Estadio? No, it's Monaco. Okay, not Monaco, Macau. Same shit. Monaco, Macau. They're the things that people don't care about. We were originally gonna buy Monaco because I figured they were a small piece of shit country. But then it turns out all the rich people move there because they're rich? I don't fucking know. Which is a problem to a lot of people. Now, we are south of the city. We're probably down... Yeah. Did we have to cross a bridge? We're near a port, that's for sure. If we go to the west... There's land there, there's land to our north, and we're south of a bridge. And the bridge is going east to west. So, it could be a weird bridge. And I don't actually know the boundaries of Macau. Could it be... No, because that doesn't make sense for an east to west bridge. None of this makes sense for an east to west bridge. But that bridge is definitely going east to west. Like, it is 100% going east to west. So when we come in, we need to find a bridge that's going east to west. This is the only thing I can think of that's even remotely close to an east to west bridge. But it can't be that. So, could it be this? But that doesn't look like it's covering the gap. And I don't... So, what if it is Hong Kong? Because there are east to west bridges in Hong Kong. But then why would there be what appear to be Portuguese on a sign? Because that's not English. Does the Gen 2 make sense for Macau? It might. But do we have anything else? Ends up being south. Okay, so that's part of the... I don't know what the borders are. So it looks like this was the east to west bridge we were seeing. We were by a place called the Sky Cafe, One Oasis Tower. 4.7 miles isn't bad at all. I think I was more under the impression that it was this island. I did look down here, but I also looked over here, kind of. So I didn't know what the borders for Macau were. So that's my fault. But we did get the country correct. Trek review? Trek review. So we got Trek review. We have tiered telephone poles. Nothing good on the license plate there. Coca-Cola, and it looks like it's French as well. So, could this be a weird Tunisia? I don't think it's Madagascar. Although I believe that might be the Madagascar flag. Which makes sense for the tier telephone poles, the Trek reviews, and the French. So this is Madagascar. Can we find out where in Madagascar we are? It's not boat view, which is good for us, because now I don't have to go back and try to remember where all the different boats are. It is a fort of some kind, overlooking a pretty large city. So it's probably Antanabel. I can't pronounce this. We're just gonna throw it in here. I'm just gonna guess. Hope for fucking luck. It's the Queen's Palace, 3.3 miles. That's pretty good. Obviously, we fucked up pretty early on, especially with South Korea and then Austria. But if Austria is our worst guess, that's not bad at all. At least I don't think it is. 23,722 points. That's not bad. We haven't played since Thursday night, and it's Wednesday. Not bad. Calamity in first place at 24,984. There's no way we would have beat him. We messed up too much on the first one. Screenshot the World not too far behind at 24,745. Scribbles in third, 24,742. Bo in fourth, 24,153. 1 minute and 13 seconds. Rather fast. So either you did great non-moving, or something happened here. We came in 6th, according to this, 23,722. Martin in 7th at 23,648. Ionica Messery in 8th at 23,399. And the E. Chandler in 9th at 23,306. Overall, not that bad. Not that bad at all. But that's going to be where we call it, so thank you all so much for being here. I look forward to seeing you guys all on the stream tomorrow. And again, we are going to start around 10 a.m. Eastern, and we're going to go for quite a while. I'm going to do Geoguessr, so we're going to try to get that installed tonight. We might even switch the game midway and maybe do some Among Us or something fun. But until tomorrow, guys, enjoy the rest of your day, and bye-bye.